I talked about last time about the two covenants, right? Why is there two brisses? Avram Avinu get the covenant twice. Heard this? Okay, fine. So I want to point out also, Bible critics, they look at things. Oh, here it is. Bible critics look at these types of passages and they have a field day with it. You know that? It's very important for Jews to be aware of the fact that the Kofrim look at, let's say, what we were discussing last time. They see two different passages describing two different covenants that Abraham made with God. And they actually claim, see, it's two different source texts that contradict each other and they're woven together not so cleanly. Greetings. And you don't know what to do with it. But as we've seen, that you actually have to read into it well to understand what's going on there. And the second issue that we left off from that was Korbon Pesach combines these two things. What did we say before? The first covenant means Abraham's descendants get the land of Israel to the exclusion of whom? Everybody else. Okay, it means Canaanim, not welcome. We have to replace them. Amorites, Perizzites, the rest of them, the Hittites. We are taking over the land. The condition that God gave of circumcision means who among Abraham's seed is counted as the inheritors, who are the true heirs of Abraham's legacy. And why was that necessary? To distinguish. Okay, we need a bris milah to know who it really is. Ishmael is rejected. Bnei Keturah are mostly rejected. Esav is rejected. Only the Jews who keep the commandment are the ones who get to keep the land of Israel. Make sense? Well, yeah, but he said Havchana Zera. Avram Avinu begat him before he was perfect, before he was Avraham, and before he was circumcised. Okay, we mentioned before it's the organ of generation is where the bris is, I guess, stamped. Why? Because that's what makes someone different. A Gentile who is he's not Jewish, right? Produces children before his conversion, before he is circumcised. Those children are Gentiles. He converts a day later. The children he has from now on are Jewish, right? Because now he's been perfected, like Avram Avinu himself. Avram Avinu, before he could conceive Isaac, had to undergo bris milah. He had to become a new person. And only then do we know who is the true descendants of Avram Avinu. Okay? That's why bris milah matters. Yeah, it's good that Yishmael himself chose. The Maimonides says Goyim could choose bris milah even if they're not converting. They should know God doesn't want people to be Arelim. So that's a good thing. Korbon Pesach combines these two issues. We mentioned this before. What did God do in order to help the Israelites earn the right to leave Egypt? What do they have to do? They first had to circumcise themselves, the blood mitzvahs. In Egypt, they were given the mitzvah of circumcision and Korbon Pesach. Those two mitzvahs combined allow the people to take over the land of Israel, right? First, they show Korbon Pesach is the korbanos, the most basic korban. You show that you do the act of korbanos, bris bein habesarim. You earn the land to the exclusion of those others, right? The non-Hebrews, the Canaanites, and whoever else is a rival for this land. And bris milah is the havchana, that is the differentiation between Avram Avinu's actual descendants, between those who are his true ideological descendants and those who are not. So Am Yisrael had to go through this ritual in order to experience the Exodus and the redemption. So too, when they got to the land of Israel, what's the first thing Yeshua had them do? God told them, circumcise everybody because this whole new generation in the desert was not circumcised. And then bring Korbon Pesach. So Korbon Pesach combines all these. But yes, the negative aspect that it's ours to their exclusion, but we don't get to hold on to it. What it mean? If you keep bris bein habesarim, you lose the bris bein habesarim, so you'll get kicked into exile. You won't have the land. However, the Gentiles will not be able to take over the land and make it productive. They won't be able to build a state or have agriculture or succeed here in any way, right? That's the promise. No one will flourish in the land of Israel. They won't control it unless they're you. So that allows us to take the land away from them. And what allows us to stay here is keeping the rest of the covenant, starting with bris milah and the mitzvahs, of course. So you have to keep that.